Members of council and those who are in our quarters today. We are having our special call council meeting that's scheduled for June 28th, 2022 at 12 p.m. We're going to go ahead and officially call this meeting to order. The invocation will be by Councilwoman Sulandia Hammond.
Let us bow our heads. God, we thank you for this day. We thank you for life, for that is truly the gift of life and of health and of love and of companionship. We ask that you govern us as we go into this meeting, that we make the best decisions possible for the majority of the county. We understand that we cannot please everyone, but our mission is always to keep the entire county at its best interest in our mindsets and to be able to deliver on the things that we promise. We thank you for this day. We thank you for the people that we serve, and I thank you for the people that I am allowed to serve with. In your name, we thank you for your blessings. Amen.
Amen.
Amen. Thank you, Councilwoman. We need approval of the minutes for the public hearing and the regular scheduled county council meeting that was June 21st, 2022.
So moved.
Discussion. Hearing none, all those in favor of approval of the minutes, please signify by raising your hand. Opposers, the same. The motion is carried. We are now at the point of third reading and adoption of our county budget, and that's in ordinance number 2022-04. One thing I do need to mention is once we're finished with this process, there is some information that I need to talk to you all about. So we're just going to go through all of this and get past this. An ordinance to provide the Williamsburg County proposed operating budget for the fiscal year beginning July 1st, 2022 and ending June 30th, 2023, to provide for the appropriation thereof, to provide for revenues for the payment thereof, and to provide for other matters related to. What is the pleasure of council?
Motion for third reading, Madam Supervisor.
Second.
Any discussion? Hearing none, all those in favor of approval of ordinance number 2022-04, which is a Williamsburg County balanced budget, please signify by raising your hand. Opposers, the same. The motion is carried. We also have our first reading of a supplemental ordinance, which is 2022-06, authorizing and providing for the issuance of the Waterworks and Sewer System Revenue Bond at the Earls Project. Again, it's title only. We just need a motion for this and a second. I'd like to have a second.
So moved.
Thank you. Now, we move down to resolutions, and our resolution number 2022-06, a resolution providing for the issuance and sale of a tax anticipation note in the amount of up to $3.5 million by Williamsburg County, South Carolina, for fiscal year beginning July 1st, 2022, and ending June 30th, 2023, hereafter referred to as fiscal year 2022-2023. What is the pleasure of council? This is the TAN that we usually apply for to get us through the tax collection period.
Motion to approve and adopt resolution.
Second.
Any discussion? Hearing none, all those in favor, please signify by raising your hand. Opposers, the same. The resolution is, or the motion is carried. Two things I need to bring to council members' attention, and that is the bill that was passed on June 17th, which is S-233. It adopted and allowed for a change in language for the user availability fee that we have been dealing with across South Carolina, in which they were a lawsuit that was established in Greenville in reference to should citizens have to pay certain user fees for roads. Well, the Senate ended up allowing counties to continue to collect on that, as well as imposing any of the user fees, but there is stipulations in it, and you will have to look at the bill. And again, that is under S-233. One of the things the other thing that, so that was a win for counties because it could have created a substantial loss of revenue for counties throughout South Carolina, and to include Williamsburg County, it would have cost us a loss of a little over $500K in revenue had the language not been changed. However, we take the good, and now we also have to take the bad. Section 3 of that there's a few things that Section 3 does. It also, the bill also requires an adjustment in assessed value for real property and improvement, which has sustained damages as a result of flooding or hurricane. That could create some loss of revenue for Williamsburg County, as well as the next section in there, which is the big one, and that's the agricultural structures are going to be tax exempt starting this tax year. This is going to be farm buildings and different types of machineries, equipment, and things like that. They're going to be tax exempt. So at this time, it has been determined, and this is still preliminary numbers. We were still trying to gather as many numbers as we could in time, but that's going to look like a $200,705,000 loss of revenue. So I would probably bet my lunch on the fact that we're probably going to have to go through and revise this, or amend the budget to account for this loss of revenue. Now, it could be more and it could be less, but we just wanted to bring this to the attention of council now.
That's for the farm equipment that you're talking about?
Yes.
The loss of revenue was how much?
Is a little $200,705. Could be more, could be less. So
Madam-
this is based on Section 3 of the S-233 bill, which was adopted and signed by the governor on June 17th, 2022.
Do we have a copy of the bill?
Yeah, it's right here. We all have a copy of it.
Okay, yes. Okay.
So you can review it in detail at your leisure, but it's a number of things that's in this that came along with the user fee. So they put some meat in it just to try to help the counties out, but. Sir? Oh, the bill is on, if you look at this form here, it's on the second page. Section 3 also exempt all farm equipment, agricultural structures owned by a producer in this state. There are a number of different exemptions, and we still have not followed or have not found the full effect of that, because there's also some property tax exemptions for surviving spouses that also may qualify for tax exemptions. So that too could potentially cost the county revenue. So yes, we may have one on one front, but there's other fronts that the county is going to have to start looking at how to replace that revenue source. So the other, last but not least, for those of you who may want to participate in it, today we sign our closing documents for the affordable housing plan, which is a historical
Right.
monument for Williamsburg.
Yes.
Awesome song.
So we will be signing for the 6.7 acres of land. I have gotten one of our partners to do a flyover of what the land looks like, so I will be publishing that soon on Facebook. So,
Okay, Madam Supervisor, could you just give us a brief synopsis of what we're actually talking about we've done with the affordable housing project?
So the affordable housing project, we are partnering with the Department of Commerce. I must say that they are putting a lot of effort into assisting Williamsburg County, because they want to take our template of the affordable housing operation and use it statewide. So this will be the first opportunity in Williamsburg County that we were able to do something and partner with it. We are using portions of our American Rescue Plan funding to help with the offset cost of this. So we're looking to build approximately 20 new houses that will be affordable for our blue-collar workers. And Williamsburg County will, obviously now with land, with houses being so expensive, one of the things that we wanted to do is be able to make it more affordable so our citizens can do exactly what my parents taught me to do, and that's part of my rite of passage, was to own a home. So we want to make owning a home for people here a reality. So these are going to be 2 and 3 bedroom homes, probably roughly a quarter acre of land per location. So council will have the opportunity to sit down when we send out the RFP for this, requesting people to come in and do the construction. You will be able to sit in and make sure that you want to construct it the way that we want to see Williamsburg County look in the future. Again, also, this was a good push towards our economic development. Can't bring people in here if we don't have a place for people to stay.
Right.
So that was a push on that front for that. So I'm excited. If you all want to come and witness this, it's at 3 o'clock today at Mr. Jenkinson's office. So I'm excited to be able to kick this off and move it forward. Other than that, any other information, announcements that our body needs to discuss at this time? If not, we're going to adjourn the meeting. Nothing? All right, great. We need a motion for adjournment.
So moved.
Any discussion? Hearing none, all those in favor of adjournment, please signify by raising your hand. Opposers, the same. Thank you, Williamsburg County citizens and members of council and our citizens that are here today. Thank you.
Thank you.